Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on issue 61 of the Alien Xenomorph from Agora. And you can see I've got a ton of parts here. Before I start in on this, I want to talk to you guys about the skin. Watching other people's videos, I started right off the bat using the black super glue. And I think black super glue may have been a mistake because this actually is holding together really well. It's got enough flex I can get it on the arm. So I think I should have been using just regular CA all along. This is what I was using last night. So we're going to press on with that. And even the elbow here, it's not perfect, but we'll have to see. It is splitting a little bit, but we'll have to see once it's in place. Still got a bad seam on it. But if you're using the black super glue, you might want to consider using just regular CA instead. I've been using the black super glue for the first arm and the first leg. I'm switching over to regular super glue. So we'll see which side holds up longer. So let's get the parts out. And we'll press on. So we have more of the shoulder. Another piece of skin. That's right. Does the arm come with 3 pieces? Oh no, that's right. I was thinking the arm comes with 3 pieces of skin. Thought something was left in there. Sorry. Keep on making noise with the bag while I'm talking. No, this is the first. This is the first piece of the skin for the left leg. Yes, the left leg. So we'll get this open. And I'm sure in here should be screws and magnets. This is a little bit small to put the pipes in. I'll just set them in here like this for right now. Still not going to put the pipes on until the skin is on. So we'll set those off to the side. Go ahead and get these magnets open. And we'll set them here on the metal plate individually so they're easier to get off. And since we're dealing with these, we're going to go ahead and, because they're already grabbing each other anyway, we'll go ahead and get all of these off of here. There's all of this one. Make sure there's none on the inside. Same over here. And I just had one of the magnets pop loose in here. Sounded funky, so I thought I should look. Let's just double check here. I think I'm missing one because I think there should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's only 7 on this side. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I am indeed missing one of the small magnets. But we're going to take this one, put some super glue in here. That's the problem with the super glue overnight, is it tends to clog up. do this again, put some in here. Push this down in here. Wrong magnet. This one is one I want you on. So let me just double check inside and out all of these parts. Set this one over to the side there, off behind me. I don't see any magnets inside of here. Maybe Dash finally got his wish and one ended up inside my coffee. None in there. It is a mystery where the last magnet went, because I do not see it in or on any of the parts, unless it's on one of these metal pieces here, but I don't think they are magnetic. Interesting. Well, we'll find it eventually, hopefully just not on a computer or something like that. Okay, so the first thing it has us do is we're going to take this part here and we're going to put 8 magnets inside of it. I'm just looking. So there's going to be one here, one here, one here, and one here. But those magnets have to match up. Just double check. Just making sure I'm putting them in the right way, putting it on the right piece of skin. Heard something clink here, I thought. There it is. Oh no, that's not it. That's the one that I just put on there. Dope. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here. And to help make sure that these magnets end up in the right spot, let me grab 4 of these. That was a loud clink probably for you guys. Sorry about that. I'm putting these on here just because the extra power of the rare earth magnet is going to help these things sink down a little bit better. There should be one right here. So first one I'm going to do is this one out here on the outer portion. Set that in there like that. Take this magnet, drop it into place, push it down, push it all the way home, make sure it's in the right spot. You're going to get grabbed by that glue, and we'll do the same thing with each of these in here. These spots are a little bit different. That's the first time I've ever seen that in super glue strings. Sure that's in there. Get in the hole, get glue on my fingers. Should be able to set this aside for right now. So it has to do that. Then it wants you to assemble the parts. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to skip down here, because that also has you glue all the glue the skin on, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, it wants you to glue the skin. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking at it. What it wants you to do is glue the skin together. And I don't want to do that yet. I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to let this dry a little bit before I do anything. Now let the super glue dry before I assemble anything. So we're going to bring this piece of skin here. Double check which way it's got it. It doesn't really matter because you got 8 total sockets in here. There's going to be a total of 8 magnets going in. We're going to put a drop of glue in each one of these little reservoirs. And I think it's been a long time since I actually showed a close-up of this. So you can see there's glue in there, and there's a total of 8 of them. So we're going to take each magnet, kind of drop it in place into the recess it's supposed to go into. And don't get me wrong, black super glue has its place, but the clear super glue actually is, in my mind, stronger, cures a lot faster. The fact that it's not flexible, I may rue the day. Maybe. I think it should be fine, but so let's put a magnet for each one of these. Come on, there you go. Make sure each one of them is pushed down as much as it needs to be. So there we have those 4 on the skin for the leg, left leg, magnets on the outside. We'll go ahead and set this off to the side. See if we can keep from gluing ourselves to everything. We're going to take the arm, and I'm going to take the skin back off the arm. Good. I'm going to take these magnets off. Matter of fact, take this one off as well. Take the skin off here. Set this skin aside. And we're going to go back and build the rest of the arm, other than putting the skin on. Had to think for a second there. Okay, so the arm looks like this. We want the part here, just looking, there's the seam. This part here with the socket on it is going to go on here just like this. And you could probably, whoops, I'm going to drop the socket out of there. You could probably put it the other way around. Matter of fact, let's see. It would fit, but it's pretty obvious it's wrong. So put that on there. Socket back in place. Not really socket, but it's the joint itself. Put that back in place. And you see there are some posts in here, along with some posts, matching ones on the other side. And you need to make sure that these 2 lugs here line up with on both sides of this. Otherwise it won't go together. And then you just put it together like that. Something is blocking it. Usually it's just a matter of pushing a little bit harder. Something is not lining up. It's probably one of these little posts. Let's try this again. Okay, lining up on this side, there was a gap. It wasn't lined up smoothly here, and that's what was keeping it from going together. So now it's together. Double check. All 4 screws are going to go in on this side. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So let's go ahead and get the screws out. And there are 5 screws, 1 spare. So grab the spare. Actually, there are 6 screws, 2 spares. It's kind of odd when they do that. Never mind, there are 5 screws and 1 spare. Because 1 screw goes down in here. We'll do that one first. It goes down into this socket. And that's going to make sure that this part stays in place. We're going to do the other 4. We're going to get them all started before we tighten it all the way down. There's 1. There. Screw missed. There's 2. There's number 3. And number 4 goes in here. There we go. Tighten it all the way down. That one's good. Look, that's not a screw hole. Come on. And that's the hardest part when you're going back and making sure everything is tight, is getting on the screw head correctly. Okay, so that is the arm without the skin. At this point, it should have the skin on. I'm not going to do the skin on camera like I've said before. What I can do, though, is figure out where. There it is. I'm sitting here going, where did I put the skin that's supposed to be on here at this point? So there's the arm skin. There's the forearm skin. It's going to go on here like this. And then I don't know if it's going to be black super glue or if it's going to be regular super glue. It does seem a little bit tight. There we go. This is going to have to push over all the way across this thing, but I will glue that up. Might be on the Sunday stream. So if you want to see what I did, you want to look at the 15th of September Sunday stream. It's almost like, but it can't be, that the elbow is too far down. Of course, that's in a pack that's in a set of instructions I don't currently have on the tablet. I'll have to look, because the elbow skin can't be too far down unless I have it on exactly backwards. And that would be odd, because this here, let's see. It fits except for that skin at the elbow. I wonder if I have this too far down or if I have it on backwards. It seems really odd. But then these plates, once the skin is on, and that I'm not going to fight with it any longer. Actually, is it this one? It is that one. That's why that wasn't going in there. But these plates will go over top of the skin. As long as I can get it closed up and the skin relatively in the right place, it'll be fine, even if this is backwards. Or if it is backwards, it's not that hard to take it back off. There we go. It's, like I said, it's closing up everywhere but on the elbow. This one will go there, and then this one will go right here. Oops, they do tend to fall off until they're glued. Nope, it was right the first time. That is all there is to do in this stage, and I'll be getting the skin glued off, or glued off. I'll get the skin glued on. It will be several videos down before I get this done, because I do a bunch of videos on a Saturday and a Sunday, today being Sunday. I'll do a bunch of videos today, glue the skin during the week, and then next weekend when I do some videos, I'll show the how the arm came out. So that's all there is to do for this stage. Hope you're enjoying this. If you are, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And subscribing is actually, I really appreciate when you subscribe, because it helps the channel out. Same with the bell icon. It kind of tells the YouTube algorithm that people are watching this, and it'll move it up to the top on some searches. With that, I'm going to call this video. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next video.